Hello everybody, I am Kieran, and today I am going to be playing a game that I've been playing a lot, which is called Ant Legion. Ant Legion is a game kind of like Clash of Clans, but it's fun because it's ants. I've been playing it a lot, so it's pretty cool. I'm going to be talking about how to progress really quickly in the early game, and some tips and tricks for beginner players. Especially those who are free to play, such as myself. See, free to play. No diamonds or boxes purchased. So, my first tip is when you're first starting out, you should spend all the diamonds you can, at least in the first week. First week, you're trying to progress as quickly as possible without any regard for what it takes. So the easiest way to progress is by buying resources with those diamonds. As you can see, in the diamond shop for resources, you can buy like a large amount of leaves and water and food and fungus, which are the four main resources, for pretty cheap. I have a lot. Don't mind all that I have. It's because I've been saving for a long time. But you can also use it to buy speed ups, which just help you progress. They are able to skip super long building times, such as this one, which is almost 6 days. They just help. The second one is to choose an ant type that you would want to play. So there are multiple ant types in the game, which are melee, haste, ranged, and mover. Mover, we don't talk about for fighting because it's not a fighting ant. It collects things. So you'd either want to choose ranged, haste, or melee. In my opinion, haste is the easiest one to play, but you can choose whichever one you want based on your preference. Like, I am ranged soldier right now. And with this, you need to maximize the amount of you need to maximize how powerful your specific type of ant is. So, when I look at this, you can see that, well, this is a bad example, but, you can see that over here, my attack for ranged soldiers is so much higher than it is for everything else. I'm the one, like on this side. You can see it's like 324%, whereas the haste soldier is only 56 and the melee is only 114. The reason why you would want to do that is so that if you only have one type of soldier, which is one of the goals that you should have as a player, you wouldn't want to be buffing a different type of soldier when you're not going to be using it at all. So, one way that you can do that is by going in to your gear and only picking and choosing the one that buffs the specific type that you need. So this one has ranged stats. This one is ranged stats. This one is ranged stats. This one is ranged stats. So these are the four that I upgrade. This one, neither of these neither of these top two have range stats, so I didn't really upgrade them that much. Same is true with Jeans. Like you could see, these two I didn't really upgrade that much. And this one, which is my ranged one, upgraded a lot more. And this one, which is Army, which is just a buff to everything, upgraded a lot as well. It's all down the line. Same with Cell. But that's the second tip, is to prioritize one type of soldier. The third tip is to do events. Events are amazing. You can get so many prizes for doing events. These are a couple weeks into a server events, so they're not the same events that you would get right in the beginning. Some of them are, but something like this, you get resources, you get speed, you get diamonds, you get more resources, more speed. This which comes in later, more diamonds, and specialized dance. So all of these give a lot of rewards, which is always pretty cool. And my fourth tip is upgrading specialized dance. So specialized dance, there's two ways to upgrade them. One is the upgrade button at the bottom, which you just press it and it uses up your honeydew, which is one of the currencies. And the second way to upgrade them is by fostering them, which when this bar fills up, you can foster it, and it gains an extra fifth of a star, which just buffs it in various ways. And once you get a full star, you get a even bigger buff, which is nice. But one thing that you should try and do is to have the ants that you use and upgrade the most be the ants that buff the specific type of soldier, like I was talking about before. So my best specialized ant right now is the Amber Stinger, which it does a lot of ranged soldier buffs, as well as upgrading my army skill, which allows me to have more troops in my army. The same is true with Brown Glider, that upgrades ranged, and Dorless, which upgrades ranged. Lumina Ant and Ponerine upgrade army attack, which basically buffs everything, but it's a good one to have because it's a secondary buff to your soldiers. And my last tip is to just have fun. It doesn't really matter how much you play or how well you're doing. Like, this season, I'm not doing too well. I'm 53rd in the world, but this is a very popular season, and I'm having a lot of fun. I just like playing it, and I hope that some of you watching this video might decide to play it as well, or to at least just watch my channel for future videos on this game. I know that there are very few people who do put this game on YouTube, so I'd love to be one of the first. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again for a second episode on how to progress quickly in a slightly later stage of the game. So I will see you later.